harks back more than 20 years ago actually, and that was at a time when my husband Gunther von Hagens had invented the technology already. It wasn't meant for public exhibition, it was meant to help facilitating teaching anatomy at universities. And just by chance we come up with this idea to arrange a public exhibition with it. And we had our very first exhibition in Japan in 1995. And it was such a tremendous success, not only in terms of visitor numbers, but particularly to see how visitors react, that both my husband and I said, this is something we really need to continue. It is so important for everyone to learn about yourself, what's inside you, because the exhibition is not necessarily about anatomy, it's not about corpses, it's all about life, it's all about you, it's of relevance to anyone. Well, I think Guatemala is a great country. Body Worlds was here a couple of years ago. It was a tremendous success and we were cordially invited again, and we said, yes, this is something we shouldn't miss. All specimens we have on display at Body Worlds are originating from a very unique body donation program that our institute in Heidelberg in Germany runs. People sign in during lifetime and bequeath that they would want to be part of it, that they agree to be permanently preserved, they agree to be on public display to help teaching and enlightening future generations. So without their generosity, Body Worlds would never exist, so they really owe our utmost respect and gratitude. The process behind plastination, that's a vacuum process that allows us to exchange the tissue water against a polymer like silicone rubber, for instance. So each individual cell that contained water beforehand is now filled up with the polymer, and that renders the specimen dry, it is odorless, you can literally grasp it, and it holds more or less forever because decay is completely stopped. The exhibition is made up of a wonderful collection of real anatomical specimens that shows the entire human body. So all organ systems can be seen, starting from the skeletal system and the muscles, all the nerves, all the organs, arteries, everything that's inside you. And while people walk through the exhibit, you can literally see that. It really changes people's view on themselves. And that is actually, from my perspective, the power this exhibition has. Because when you leave this exhibition with this idea that your body is not just a machine, it's something that I'm responsible for. It is intricately made, it's really worthwhile to treat well. This is what as a physician, I'm absolutely proud of, because it really educates people. Not by raising the finger, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, but it's very emotional. For instance, in Japan, we had a very moving experience. There was a young woman, she started crying, and she finally said, I attempted suicide 3 times in my life. I always felt useless, nothing worse. But now, as I see how intricately the human body is made, I absolutely feel I have something very wonderful inside me, and I promise I will never do that again. And that is such a moving story that I even like to tell 20 years after, because this is something the exhibition does with people. It changes people's view on themselves. It's very interesting. The exhibit toured many different countries, different cultures, but wherever the exhibition went, it had a very similar reaction among those who visited the exhibition. A very moving experience, typically people said it's totally different from what I had expected. In the beginning I had a little unpleasant feeling and I wouldn't know whether I can stand it, but now as I have walked through, I'm so happy I had this opportunity to see that, and I would definitely tell all my friends and family members to have the same experience. So that was, wherever the exhibition went, very similar. So Body Worlds Vital here in Guatemala is an exhibition that you shouldn't pass by. It is an experience that you will never forget in your lifetime. It is an eye-opener, and it will definitely change your life and the view on yourself. Please come and visit Body Worlds Vital.